Ideal Solomon Bennett student is someone who is an all-rounder. I mean, practically, intellectually, morally, physically. First, the study of science was chew, pour, pass, and forget.
As a school, we thought it's as very important to let our children have a practical experience with what they study. So as a school, we decided to introduce the science sets.
As a parent, I experience what is being taught to my child in school, in the house, and I see my children telling me this is what brings the force to the machine that is carrying the load and the rest, and I'm like, wow, if at grade 5 and 6 a child is able to have all this at the back of their mind and be hands-on, then the future is bright.
Science sets has been the game changer for Solomon Bennett Memorial as a school.
Ideal Solomon Bennett student is someone who is an all-rounder. I mean, practically, intellectually, morally, physically. First, the study of science was chew, pour, pass, and forget.
As a school, we thought it's as very important to let our children have a practical experience with what they study. So as a school, we decided to introduce the science sets.
As a parent, I experience what is being taught to my child in school, in the house, and I see my children telling me this is what brings the force to the machine that is carrying the load and the rest, and I'm like, wow, if at grade 5 and 6 a child is able to have all this at the back of their mind and be hands-on, then the future is bright.
Science sets has been the game changer for Solomon Bennett Memorial as a school.
Ideal Solomon Bennett student is someone who is an all-rounder. I mean, practically, intellectually, morally, physically. First, the study of science was chew, pour, pass, and forget.
As a school, we thought it's as very important to let our children have a...
Ladies and gentlemen, our esteemed teachers and heads of schools, our brilliant junior high school contestants, our honorable audience, online in person, I am thrilled to welcome all of us to today's yet another exciting competition. This is the Junior Science and Maths Quiz brought to you by KNUST in partnership with Ghana Education Service, Eridec Ghana, DEX Technologies. When you say DEX Technologies, you say practical science made practicable. I am your quiz mistress, Dr. Mrs. Sandra Bankokwati. I believe that we are all excited and We are eager to experience these brilliant minds as they showcase their scientific knowledge and prowess in today's fourth contest of the Ashanti Regional Qualifiers. The participating schools are Divine Mission, Notre Dame, and KNUST JHS. I believe we'd all want to know the names and then the classes of our contestants before we zoom in. So Divine Mission Academy, can we hear from you, please?
My name is Ohini Asaf Kantanka.
Thank you. Your class?
I'm in JHS 3.
Excellent.
I'm Chota Menkare, and I'm also in JHS 3.
Excellent. Notre Dame, can we hear from you, please?
The KNUST, Form 3.
Good. Pull it close to your mouth, please.
I'm Ellen Oswade, Basic 9 student.
Excellent. KNUST?
NGAJ Jason, Form 3.
Good.
Form 3.
Good. So the action can begin. But can we give them a resounding round of applause? Round 1, the fundamentals. So this round consists of questions in biology, chemistry, physics, mathematics, ICT. If a school answers a question correctly, 3 points are awarded. If it's your substantive question, a bonus is 1 point, 15 seconds, if the question does not require calculations. And you have 40 seconds if the question requires calculations. You have a maximum, of 2 attempts if it's your substantive question, 1 attempt if it's bonus question. When there is a bonus, you have just 1 attempt. Bonus is 1 point. And you have to compete. The other 2 schools have to compete to answer by pressing their buzzers. Failure to press your buzzer will disqualify you. Whether you are right or not, you will not be awarded the marks that you would expect to be awarded. I believe we are ready. Okay, we can do the breathing in exercise. Breathe in, out, in, out. Last one, in, out. Now you are ready. Okay, there's a preamble to all of you. The preamble is you are to calculate the resistance of a resistor with the following color bands. You are to calculate the resistance of a resistor with the following color bands. KNUST. Blue, gray, black, and gold. Yes, Jason?
690 ohms.
No. Bonus? Notre Dame?
45 ohms.
No. No. Bonus in this round, I told you, is just 1. You are competing for it. You know the rule. Yeah. So just the first one who say it, that's it. But what you won't be awarded any marks if you even get it right. What answer were you about to give?
67 ohms.
Yes, my lady?
68 plus or minus 5.
Yeah, that was correct. But it's not, you don't get any marks. And I need my audience to be silent, please. Okay. Notre Dame. Notre Dame. Yellow, violet, orange, and silver. Yes, Dennis.
1,000 homes.
That's wrong. Bonus. Divine.
4700 ohms plus or minus 10.
How many are the zeros?
3.
That is correct. Oh, clap for them. Divine. Divine Mission Academy. Brown, black, red, and silver.
1000 ohms plus or minus 10.
That's wrong.
$1,100 plus or minus 10.
That's wrong. So the bonus is available only to Notre Dame.
100,000 homes.
That's wrong. KNUST. When it's somebody's substantive question and they've not been bailed out, don't press. You'll be disqualified from bonus if you press. It means you are disrupting them. Do you get it? Good. It's 100 ohms. Question 2 comes with a preamble to all of you. Question 2 comes with a preamble to all of you. And it is that you state whether the following digestive fluids are acidic, are alkaline, or neutral. You have to state whether the following digestive fluids are acidic, alkaline, or neutral. Okay. But before then, I need us to test the buzzers when the lights went up. Divine, can I hear your buzzer, please? Okay. Notre Dame. Excellent. KNUST. Good, 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 good. So Notre Dame, this is your question. Bile. Yes,
Alkaline.
Pardon?
Alkaline.
That is correct. Divine. Divine Missions Academy, saliva.
Acidic.
That is wrong.
Neutral.
That is also wrong. I won't give a bonus because there are 3. They've mentioned 2. KNUST, you did what I told you not to do. Now is your question. Wait, make sure you wait for them to be, for substantive people, contestants with their question to finish, to be timed out. Otherwise, I'll always disqualify you from the bonus. Okay, KNUST, pancreatic fluid. Yes.
Basic.
It was supposed to be alkaline, acidic, neutral.
Alkaline.
That is correct. Divine Mission Academy. The Musa family decided to hike to a waterfall approximately 10 whole number 5/6 kilometers away. After an hour, the lake was still 6 whole number 1/5 away. How far did the group hike?
One whole number 9/30 kilometers.
No. Another chance.
One whole number 3/10 kilometers.
No. Bonus. Notre Dame.
10 kilometers.
No. Is 4.63 kilometers or 4 whole number 19/30?
Not 5.
KNUST. A plumber has a 5 whole number 1/4 meter length of copper piping. If 2 whole number 4/9 of it is cut off, what is the remaining length? Yes, Kojo.
5 whole number 1/36.
No. Another chance. Time up. Bonus. Jason, you raised your hand before time.
2 whole number 29/36.
That is correct. Notre Dame. Notre Dame. 7 whole number 1/3 feet are cut off from a board that is 19 whole number 1/4 feet long. How long is the remaining part of the board? Yes, Dennis?
12.
No, last chance. Bonus, divine mission?
12 whole number 1/12.
No. The answer is 11 whole number 11/12, or 11.9167. The next question, KNUST. What is the rigid, non-living material found in plant cell walls that provides strength and rigidity to the cell?
Cellulose.
That is correct. Notre Dame. Which organelle in plant cells is involved in protein synthesis and is often referred to as protein factory?
Ribosome.
That is correct. Good. Excellent. Divine mission. In plant cells, what are the small round structures that contain enzymes and play a role in breaking down cellular waste?
Lysosomes.
Pardon?
Lysosome.
That is correct. Good. So, for the next set of questions, you are to differentiate between the following. You are to differentiate between the following. Notre Dame, website and web page. Yes, Ellen? Okay, Dennis?
Web page is a single page that forms part of a website, whilst website is a collection of web pages.
That is correct. Divine mission. Search engine and web browser.
Search engine is a software that is used to search for information on the internet, whilst web browser is used to serve or go through the internet using the search engine.
Well, I'll give that to you. I'll give it to you. Oh, give them a round of applause. KNUST. KNUST. Hyperlink and Uniform Resource Locator, or URL.
A hyperlink is a word, image, or a button that appears in a web page that can lead you to another web page or another element in a different document, whilst a URL is a specific address identifying the location of an element on the internet.
Okay, I'll give it to you. Divine Mission Academy. Divine Mission Academy. The volume of a cylinder is 220 centimeter cubed. If the radius of the cross-section is 3 centimeters, find the height of the cylinder. Bonus. Notre Dame.
12.2.
That is wrong. It's 70/9 centimeters or 7.78. KNUST. The volume of a water in a cuboid is 9 centimeter cubed. The length is 3 centimeters and the breadth is 2 centimeters. Calculate the depth of the water in the
1.5 centimeters.
Hey, Jason, that is correct. Yes, this is heat. Question 6. Notre Dame. Notre Dame. Notre Dame. The total surface area of a cylinder closed at one end is 1,034 centimeters squared. If the radius of the cylinder is 7 centimeters, calculate the height of the cylinder. Yes, Dennis?
144.4.
I'm sorry, that is wrong. Another attempt. Dennis?
$344.
No, bonus. KNUST?
40 centimeters.
No. It's 20 centimeters. There's a preamble. Another preamble to all of you. A machine overcomes a resistance of 600 Newton through a distance of 0.15 meters when an effort of 150 Newton acts through a distance of 0.9 meters. Calculate. Should I repeat? The preamble is a machine overcomes a resistance of 600 newtons through a distance of 0.15 meters when an effort of 150 newton acts through a distance of 0.9 meters. You are to calculate KNUST velocity ratio. Excellent, that is correct. Yes, Jason is on fire. Notre Dame, mechanical advantage.
Five.
No, last chance.
0.05.
No, bonus. KNUST.
1 out of 4.
Pardon?
1 out of 4.
That is wrong. The answer is 4. Efficiency of the machine. Divine Mission Academy. Divine Mission Academy. Don't look at the audience, please. Bonus, Notre Dame.
1,000.
No. Jason, what was your answer? No. It is 66.67%. The preamble is that you are to state whether the following is true or false. Are you with me, my contestants? Good. So there'll be no bonus because, of course, if it's not true, it's false. If it's not false, it's true. Unless a school decides not to answer their substantive question, then there will be a bonus. It is very crucial that my contestants take their eyes off the audience and concentrate here. Please, are we clear? Good. Notre Dame. Notre Dame. Climate change only affects the temperature of the planet. Is it true or false? Don't look at the audience. Yes, Ellen?
True.
I'm sorry, that is false. So it encompasses a wide range of environmental and social impacts beyond temperature change. Divine Mission Academy. Ocean acidification is a direct result of increased levels of CO2 in the atmosphere.
False.
I'm sorry, it is true. KNUST. Climate change mitigation strategies only include reducing emissions, not adapting to its impacts. Is it true or false?
False.
That is correct. It is false. It is false. Because it involves both reducing greenhouse gas emission, that's the mitigation, and adaptation, that is adjusting to its impacts. That is indeed false. Divine Mission Academy. Pastoral farming is focused on crop production rather than livestock. True or false?
False.
That is correct. That is indeed correct. KNUST. Large-scale cash cropping often involves the production of a single crop to be sold on the market. Is it true or false?
False.
I'm sorry, that is true. Yeah, it is often associated with single crops. Notre Dame. Notre Dame. In monocropping system, soil fertility is generally higher than in polyculture systems. True or false? Yes.
False.
That is correct. That is correct. Because monocropping deletes the nutrients in the soil. KNUST. F8. F and 8. So F8 is used to check spelling and grammar errors in Word documents.
False.
That is correct. It's F7 rather, not F8. Notre Dame. F5 is used to refresh a window.
True.
That is correct. It is indeed true. That is correct. Divine Mission Academy, holding the shift key along with the key 7 is the same as leaving the caps lock on and pressing the 7 key. It's true or false?
False.
That is correct. It is false. So on that note, we come to the end of round 1. Well. When you hear heat and you don't understand what that means, please, you have to come to this auditorium and experience it here. There is heat. Yes. At the end of round 1, Divine Mission Academy, 13 points. Notre Dame Preparatory JHS, 15 points. KNUST JHS, 24 points. Can we give them another resounding round of applause? Good. Excellent. The round 2. So like I always say, if your mark or your score is not what you really expected, it doesn't mean you have to give up. It means you have to bring on more heat, more fire. If you are high up, you don't get complacent, you forge on. Round 2, and this is the fastest brain, fastest finger round. But before we do that, we need our contestants to calm down, so we'll go for a short break and then come back shortly.
The ideal Solomon Bennett student is someone who is an all-rounder. I mean, practically, intellectually, morally, physically. First, the study of science was chew, pour, pass, and forget.
As a school, we thought it's as very important to let our children have a practical experience with what they study. So as a school, we decided to introduce the science sets.
As a parent, I experience what is being taught to my child in school, in the house, and I see my children telling me this is what brings the force to the machine that is carrying the load and the rest, and I'm like, wow, if at grade 5 and 6 a child is able to have all this at the back of their mind and be hands-on.
I need the applause. I need the applause. Wonderful. So we are starting. Again, please don't pay attention to the audience. My contestants, it's very, very important that you pay attention to the quiz mistress. Is that clear, please? Good. Question 1, fastest brain, fastest finger. But before then, let's go over the fundamentals of this round. It is round 2. One question will be read out and contestants would have to compete to be the first to answer. Each question carries a score of 4. So if you answer and you get it wrong, the 2 schools compete. If the next school gets it wrong, the last school can take it if the question has not been built out. Okay. And remember that you always have to press the buzzer and then you'll be called and then you answer. Failure to press the buzzer before answering will disqualify you from that particular question. Remember, if you get it wrong, -1. If you get it wrong, -1. I wish you all the best. Let the action begin. First question. A regular soccer ball was inflated such that it had a radius of 14 centimeters. Calculate its surface area. Notre Dame.
154 centimeters square.
No. KNUST.
2,464 square centimeters.
That is correct. Next question. In Microsoft Word, if you want to repeat a text at the top of every page of a document, which KNUST?
Header.
That is correct. Next question, question 3. Which natural acid is needed by the body to facilitate healing of divine mission?
Amino acid.
That is wrong. Facilitate healing of wounds? KNUST?
Ascorbic acid.
Ascorbic acid. That is correct. Question 4. What is the most common element found in all integrated divine mission?
Carbon.
That is wrong. In all integrated circuits of computer, KNUST?
Silicon.
That is correct. It is silicon. It is silicon. Excellent. Good. When is a virus considered a non-living? KNUST?
When it is not inside a living cell.
Can you take your time and speak? Yes, Jason?
A virus is considered non-living when it is not inside a living cell.
That is correct. Woo! Excellent. Question 6. In the visible spectrum of light, which color has the highest? Divine mission.
Red.
That is wrong. KNUST.
Violet.
Violet! Violet! Correct. For 4 points. You are to make H the subject of the equation. You are to make H the subject of the equation. And the equation is V is equal to 4/3 pi r cubed plus pi r squared h. KNUST.
H equals 3v out of 4 pi r cubed.
That is wrong. Yes. Divine.
H equals 3v minus 4 pi r cubed all over 4 pi r square.
No. Notre Dame.
H equals 3v minus 4 pi r cubed all over pi r square.
All over 3 pi r square.
Is one attempt. I'm sorry, but that was correct, but it's one attempt. So sorry. Okay, the next question. 8. What is the fragment of a meteoroid that survives its passage through KNUST?
Meteorites.
That is correct. And on that heated note, we've come to the end of round 2.
The ideal Solomon Bennett student is someone who is an all-rounder. I mean, practically, intellectually, morally, physically. First, the study of science was chew, pour, pass, and forget.
As a school, we thought it's as very important to let our children have a practical experience with what they study. So as a school, we decided to introduce the science sets.
As a parent, I experience what is being taught to my child in school, in the house, and I see my children telling me this is what brings the force to the machine that is carrying the load and the rest, and I'm like, wow, if at grade 5 and 6, a child is able to have all this at the back of their mind and be hands-on, then the future is bright.
Science sets has been the game changer for Solomon Bennett Memorial as a school.
The ideal Solomon Bennett student is someone who is an all-rounder. I mean, practically, intellectually, morally, physically. First, the study of science was chew, pour, pass, and forget.
As a school, we thought it's as very important to let our children have a practical experience with what they study. So as a school, we decided to introduce the science sets.
As a parent, I experience what is being taught to my child in school, in the house, and I see my children telling me this is what brings the force to the machine that is carrying the load and the rest, and I'm like, wow, if at grade 5 and 6 a child is able to have all this at the back of their mind and be hands-on, then the future is bright.
Science Set has been the game changer for Solomon Bennett Memorial as a school.
The ideal Solomon Bennett student is someone who is an all-rounder. I mean, practically, intellectually, morally, physically. First, the study of science was chew, pour, pass, and forget.
As a school, we thought it's as very important to let our children have a practical experience with what they study. So as a school, we decided to introduce the science sets.
More applause. We need more applause. Oh, I need a resounding. Resounding. Yes. This is JSMQ. Junior Science and Maths Quiz, where champions are birthed. Yes. And I believe today we are seeing champions. Yes. Yes. We are seeing champions. At the end of round 2, Divine Mission Academy, you tried. You had -4. Notre Dame, you tried. You had -2. KNUST. KNUST. 27. So in all, Divine Mission Academy has 9 points. Notre Dame, 13 points. KNUST, 51 points. There is still hope. There is still hope. We are at the round 3. In this round, the science and technology round. But of course, before I proceed with this round, we cannot thank our partners and sponsors enough. KNUST IDL, KNUST e-learning, and our partners, Ghana Education Service, Eridec Ghana, Dex Technologies, and of course, our tutors and our headmasters. Thank you so much. Round 3, science and technology round. Unfortunately, there can be a substitution because we have already shared the items. We've already given the items, yeah. So this is the science and technology round. And there's a preamble. The preamble is 1 question will be given to all the schools, and contestants are required to perform a task that will be assessed. I said all hope is not lost because this carries 15 points. For 15 minutes to complete your task. Round 3 is by kind courtesy of Dex Science Set. Thank you so much, Dex Technology, where practical science is made practicable. Preamble. Preamble. You have been provided with a laser labeled L, a beaker labeled A, and a bottle of water, sugar, a screen labeled S, 2 clothes pegs, and 2 polarizers labeled P1 and P2. And this is what you have to do. You have to place the screen and laser in front of each other. You have to switch on the laser and make sure it can be seen on the screen. With the help of a peg, place polarizer P1 vertically in between the laser and the screen. Observe what happens to the laser light. With the help of the second peg, place polarizer P2 horizontally in between polarizer P1 and screen. Observe what happens to the laser light. Place the beaker in between the 2 polarizers. Pour water into the beaker. And then gradually pour and stir the sugar into beaker until the laser can be seen on the screen. These are the related task questions. What were your observations in task 2 and 3? Give the reason why the light was seen on the screen in task 5. What physical phenomenon is demonstrated in this experiment? If we are ready, 15 minutes for 15 points. Start work. Write the name of your school on your question papers, please. you have 2 minutes more. 2 minutes. Any changes? So where's your Q1? On the question papers, your your school name. I nearly said index number. Components on your tables and bring the question that you have answered. Please bring them. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Ideal Solomon Bennett student is someone who is an all-rounder. I mean, practically, intellectually, morally, physically. At first, the study of science was chew, pour, pass, and forget.
As a school, we thought it's as very important to let our children have a practical experience with what they study. So as a school, we decided to introduce the science sets.
As a parent, I experience what is being taught to my child in school, in the house, and I see my children telling me this is what brings the force to the machine that is carrying the load and the rest, and I'm like, wow, if at grade 5 and 6 a child is able to have all this at the back of their mind and be hands-on, then the future is bright.
Science sets has been the game changer for Solomon Bennett Memorial as a school.
ideal Solomon Bennett student is someone who is an all-rounder. I mean, practically, intellectually, morally, physically. At first, the study of science was chew, pour, pass, and forget.
As a school, we thought it's as very important to let our children have a practical experience with what they study. So as a school, we decided to introduce the science sets.
As a parent, I experience what is being taught to my child in school, in the house, and I see my children telling me this is what brings the force to the machine that is carrying the load and the rest, and I'm like, wow, if at grade 5 and 6 a child is able to have all this at the back of their mind and be hands-on, then the future is bright.
Science sets has been the game changer for Solomon Bennett Memorial as a school.
The ideal Solomon Bennett student is someone who is an all-rounder. I mean, practically, intellectually, morally, physically. At first, the study of science was chew, pour, pass, and forget.
As a school, we thought it's as very important to let our children have a practical experience with what they study. So as a school, we decided to introduce the science sets.
As a parent, I experience what is being taught to my child in school, in the house, and I see my children telling me this is what brings the force to the machine that is carrying the load and the rest, and I'm like, wow, if at grade 5 and 6 a child is able to have all this at the back of their mind and be hands-on, then the future is bright.
Science sets has been the game changer for Solomon Bennett Memorial as a school.
Ideal. The ideal Solomon Bennett student is someone who is an all-rounder. I mean, practically, intellectually, morally, physically. First, the study of science was chew, pour, pass, and forget.
As a school, we thought it's as very important to let our children have a practical experience with what they study. So as a school, we decided to introduce the science sets.
As a parent, I experience what is being taught to my child in school, in the house, and I see my children telling me this is what brings the force to the machine that is carrying the load and the rest, and I'm like, wow, if at grade 5 and 6 a child is able to have all this at the back of their mind and be hands-on, then the future is bright.
Can we give a round of applause? I need another one, resounding. Our contestants deserve it. So this was the round 3. That's the science and technology challenge round. Our contestants were given certain components and they were also asked certain questions. And for being able to arrange them as required, fetch them marks. For answering their questions correctly, also fetch them marks. So at the end of it all, we can have a look at what each person did. Yeah? Okay? Okay. So you arrange them, and then in answering the question, the first question, which mentioned that what were your observations in task 2 and 3, you were to say that the laser seen on the screen is dimmed in task 2. And in task 3, no light is seen on the screen. That was what you were to say for the first question. And then the second one, the sugar formed crystal in water. So it changed the orientation of the lights, allowing some portion of light to pass through the second polarizer. The third one was polarization. Polarization, Notre Dame. So your setup was excellent, so you get 4 out of 4. Your first question, you had only the first one right, Notre Dame. The second one was wrong. So you get 1 on 3 for that. To give the reason, you had it wrong. The physical phenomenon, the third one, you had it wrong. So in all, you have 5 out of 15. KNUST? So KNUST had the setup right. I don't know what happened. They had it wrong initially, then they just changed it. So you had it right, and the first one you answered correctly. The second reason was wrong. The third answer, polarization, you had it right. Your setup was right. You get 8 out of 15. Please, there's an amendment. Sorry. So Notre Dame, you get 8 out of 15. Sorry. 8 out of 15. and KNUST. I'm sorry about that. KNUST, you get 11 out of 15. And Divine Mission Academy, Divine Mission, you also get 8 out of 15. So in all, yes, I should stress the all. Divine Mission Academy, 17 points. Notre Dame, 21 points. KNUST. 62 points. Round 4. Round 4. Round 4. Substitution is up for all the schools. KNUST. Kwejo Asamoah Boadu. Can we give him a round of applause? Is being replaced by Caleb. Caleb. Oh, come on, give it up, give it up. Notre Dame. Ellen, my sweet girl, is leaving. Kelvin Sampo is replacing her. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Ellen. That was a wonderful performance. Divine Mission Academy. Awa, I'm sorry if I don't pronounce it well, forgive, is being replaced with Nuruddin, my sweet girl. Thank you, thank you. That was a beautiful performance. Thank you, thank you. Oh, she's not seated. Clap for her. Good. Last round, round 4. This is the decoding the clues round, the riddles round. Please listen to the preamble. Decoding, don't pay attention to the audience, please. I've already told you that. Okay, so in this round, questions will be read out to you as series of clues you have to answer. On the first clue is 6 points, on the second clue is 5 points, on the third clue is 4 points, on the fourth or any other indication, 3 points. Contestants are to press the buzzer before attempting to answer the question. If you fail to press the buzzer, you will be disqualified. You fail to press the buzzer before answering. You will be disqualified. Your answer will be nullified. Can we test our buzzers? Divine Mission Academy. Good. Notre Dame. Excellent. KNUST. Good. Set 1. I come in different forms, including acute and chronic. I am commonly transmitted from mother to child during birth and delivery. Notre Dame.
Placenta.
That is wrong. A viral infection. My symptoms may not appear for 3 months after exposure and can last for 2 to 12 weeks. A simple blood test can reveal my presence and my impact on your health as I attack the liver. KNUST.
Hepatitis.
I won't give it to you. Pardon, you said what? That is wrong. I go on. Shared needles, unprotected sex, or contact with an infected person can be a path to contracting me. I have many siblings, but I am the bee. Who am I? Divine Mission.
Hepatitis B.
Excellent, that is correct. The path was paid appropriately for you. Yes. Set 2. I am a physical quantity. I am central to Einstein's theory of general relativity. My influence is not only felt on Earth, but throughout the cosmos. Divine mission.
Gravity.
That is correct. Thank you. Thank you, Ohene. In your palanquin. Set 3. I was first discovered in the early 19th century and got my name from an important industrial compound. I am not abundant in the earth crust, but I hold significant applications in various industries. My weight is light, but I possess remarkable strength and a high melting point. Divine mission.
Tungsten.
That's wrong. My compounds are pivotal in the production of various materials, including ceramics, KNUST.
Beryllium. Beryllium.
That is wrong. My compounds are pivotal in the production of various materials, including ceramics and electronics. On the periodic table, I belong to the non-metals, specifically in group 13 and period 2. Who am I?
Mercury.
I think we are Notre Dame. No, you already answered before pressing. I told you if you do that, I'm not giving it to you. Divine, have you had your turn? Okay. So I give you the answer. Boron. There was a B. The last set. Energy from the sun fuels my processes. My boundaries aren't always clear-cut, and they can extend far beyond what meets the eye. I encompass complex interactions between biotic and abiotic components. My inhabitants rely on one another for survival. You can find various habitats like forest, KNUST.
Ecosystem.
That is correct. And on that note, we come to the end of an exciting competition. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, come on, let's give it up, let's give it up. We can do better. At the end of the 4th round, Notre Dame has 0, KNUST has 3, Divine Mission Academy 7 points. Overall. Notre Dame Preparatory JHS, represented by Ohene Yao and Nuruddin. Oh, it's not Nuruddin. Ah, sorry. Notre Dame, represented by Dennis and Kelvin, had 21 points. I nearly gave you a new school. Ohene Yao and Nuruddin, Divine Mission Academy, had 24 points. KNUST. I am sure so far this is the highest we've ever had. 65 points. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. This was exciting, and I would want to express my deepest appreciation to my audience, lovely audience in person, online, and to my talented, brainy, excellent participants. I believe that the future of science is very bright if we have individuals like you. My name is Dr. Mrs. Sandra Abankwakwating of the Department of Theoretical and Applied Biology, KNUST College of Science. Thank you. I have been your quiz mistress.
The ideal Solomon Bennett student is someone who is an all-rounder. I mean, practically, intellectually, morally, physically. At first, the study of science was chew, pour, pass, and forget.
As a school, we thought it's as very important to let our children have a practical experience with what they study. So as a school, we decided to introduce the science sets.
As a parent, I experience what is being taught to my child in school, in the house, and I see my children telling me this is what brings the force to the machine that is carrying the load and the rest, and I'm like, wow, if at grade 5 and 6, a child is able to have all this at the back of their mind and be hands-on, then the future is bright.
Science sets has been the game changer for Solomon Bennett Memorial as a school.
The ideal Solomon Bennett student is someone who is an all-rounder. I mean, practically, intellectually, morally,